Hey there. I'm Mr. Maxwell. I'm the Director of Student Services here at Kennedy High School. And I'm also the counselor for middle school students as well as ninth grade freshmen. What I'd like to do this morning is introduce you to Student Services, tell you a little bit about who we are, what we do, and where we're located. Where we're located, if you know where the main office is, here's the main office, the side door to the main office. If you come down the hall a little bit, we are located directly across the hall from the main office. So if you've never been here, never seen us, you don't know where we are, this is our location. But before we go in, I'd like to introduce you to some folk who work here, who are in this office. Before we go in, I want to bring your attention to a couple of bulletin boards. The first one is to my left, it's going to be to your right when you come down the hall. We have information about colleges, about FAFSA, applying to colleges, GPA information for getting into colleges, ACT, test information, anything that you need to know about colleges, actually about U.S. Military services, you're going to find some information here on this bulletin board. So be aware of this, come by, take a look at it, see if there's anything that interests you. Now directly across from that board, on this board before we go in, we also have information about Crosby Scholars, as well as calendars, monthly calendars about what's going on with tests. So be aware of those, all the information that you might need for any interest that you might have, okay? So why don't we go in and I'll introduce you to some folks. So as you come in, the first person that you are going to meet is Ms. Kastner. She is our guidance clerk and our registrar.
Hello. In addition to making sure that your records get where they need to be, I also do attendance. So bring me your doctor notes. I send transcripts, and I also make sure you pay your senior fees and dues and schedule appointments with Ms. Stedman. If you need something, come ask me. If I'm not the person that has it, I will do my best to point you in the right direction.
Thank you, Ms. Kastner. So come this way. I always like to show you where my office is. So if you ever need me for anything, personal issues, I'm here on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Those are the days I'm at Parkland High School. So if you need me, Ms. Kastner can get in touch with me. This is my office space here, and I share this office space with our social worker. Her name is Rhonda Mays, and she is here on Thursdays. So she's here to help you with anything on the days that I'm not here. I'd like to introduce you to somebody else, is Mr. Neal. He is our CTE career coordinator. So come on in and say hello to Mr. Neal. Hey, Mr. Neal.
Well, hello. Welcome. How are you all today? Yes, I am Mr. Neal, and I am the Career Development Coordinator here at John F. Kennedy High School. And not too often will you see me in this office because I love to be out. A lot of times you all see me in your classrooms. And I'm there to support you, as I always tell you. My goal is to help you be college and career ready. So whether it's me helping you get your resume together, me helping you get prepared to do your interview, helping you figure out what your career choice will be, or even what type of person you are, what are your learning styles, or just how you function, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. That is my goal, to help grow you as a person and help you achieve exactly what it is that you want to achieve as a student and as a citizen in this great country. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you down the hallways in your class and in your career.
Thank you, Mr. Neal.
Thank you, Mr. Maxwell.
Mr. Neal is a great resource, students. I encourage you to use him, use him, use him. He's here to serve you. So he's a wealth of information and a great resource. So take advantage of that. Okay, I'd like to introduce you to someone else. If you come this way with me, down the hall. We have a school nurse. Her name is Miss Lula. She is here on Wednesdays. She's located in this office space. If you're walking down the hall, she's going to be on the right. She's here on Wednesdays, as I mentioned, so don't hurt yourself on Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, or Fridays. You're only allowed to get hurt on Wednesdays when our nurse is here. The next person I'd like to introduce you to is Mr. Rojas. She is our family involvement coordinator, so I'll let her say hi to you.
Hi, how are you? I'm Ms. Rojas, and I am the Parent Involvement Coordinator and the Title I contact person for the school. As a Parent Involvement Coordinator, I help parents to communicate effectively with the school, with the teachers and the staff. I also help creating training for the parents so they can support the students at home, and I help the staff also to communicate effectively with the parents so they can provide the parents with tools for helping the students at home. As a Title I contact, I make sure that the school is in compliance with the requirements for this federal program that provides extra funds for our school. Buenas tardes, yo soy la señora de Rojas. Soy la coordinadora de padres, de participación de padres en la escuela y también el contacto para el programa Título 1. Como coordinadora de participación de padres, me aseguro de crear oportunidades para que los padres puedan comunicarse más efectivamente con los profesores y con el personal de la escuela, que conozcan más del sistema escolar para poder apoyar en sus casas a los estudiantes. También creamos facilitaciones para que el personal pueda comunicarse efectivamente con los padres. Como coordinadora de Título 1 o contacto de Título 1, yo me encargo de que la escuela esté en cumplimiento de los requerimientos del programa federal que provee fondos extras para nuestra escuela. Estamos aquí en servicios estudiantiles a la orden siempre. Gracias.
Gracias, Mr. Rojas. So, we'll go down this way, introduce you to a few more folk. Next person I'd like to introduce you to is Miss Fields. She is our data manager. She deals with everything data. She's actually a jack of all trades. She's been here quite a while, so she knows a lot about Kennedy, the operations. She does scheduling. She's also a great resource. So if you need information or assistance about scheduling classes, Miss Fields will be happy to assist you. She's very knowledgeable about these things. And last but not least, well, almost last but not least, is Miss Stedman. She is the high school counselor. She works with 10th, 11th, and 12th grade students. Another great resource, especially with getting into college. Anything you need to know about FAFSA, information about FAFSA, or RDS, applying for college, scholarships. She's a wonderful, wonderful resource. Aside from anything else, you have personal issues you need to talk with somebody about, she's a great person to talk with. This is Miss Stedman. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay. So, this is Student Services. This is who we are. This is what we do. This is where we're located. There is one other person that I'd like to introduce you to. She's not located here. Her name is Miss Harris. She's actually in the north building, so we're going to have to teleport over there so I can introduce you to her. So if you guys are ready, hold on, and we'll get there in just 1 second. Whoa, and here we are in the north building. Kind of hurts. I think I lost my iPad in the movement. Anyway, the last person I want to introduce you to is Miss Nancy Harris. She's a career and development coach. And this is her office.
Hi, welcome to my office. My name is Nancy Harris and I'm your Career Development Coordinator, and my job here at Kennedy is to help you figure out where you want to start after you graduate. Do you want to be a rocket scientist? Do you want to be a nurse? Do you want to continue in your masonry career? I'm the one that you get to talk to. You come see me, we'll help you get a plan and get you started. Have a great afternoon.
So, that is us, Student Services. You know where to find us if you need us. We're here to serve you. Enjoy your day.
Bye.